Hey guys, it's your boy, TJ in the house. I know this is a little unprofessional, but um, I'm just really lazy right now. You know, that like at the time of recording this, and at the time of putting up, because this is the next video I'm putting up. There's just a bunch of videos that I've recorded that I need to put up. So yeah. Anyways, this is my professional review of the Sonic movie 2. That's right. I've seen it in theaters, and I know I'm a little late to the party, but this must be said. So, let's get cracking. So, never done a review before, but I guess the first thing I'd start with is like the characters. Sure. Um, Characters were awesome. Sonic, great as ever. I feel like almost in this movie, his arc is like to become like kind of like the Sonic of the games, like kind of more like it, like it's it's basically Sonic in the games is just more carefree, I'd say, and he kind of grows into that, and that's really cool. Sonic in the games being carefree, that's like one of his defining traits. He would not describe Sonic Movie 1 Sonic as carefree, and Sonic Movie 2 Sonic, but like his last decision, I'd say, kind of represents that, But at the same, yeah, kinda, I don't know. He doesn't have much development, honestly. Sonic doesn't, and you know what? It's fine. It's just him going around doing some cool things. Um, he kind of is just a little immature at first, and then he isn't as immature, but still pretty immature. So I don't know. Um, then Tails. Tails is awesome. Okay, I don't care what you think about Tails in the Sonic movie. Tails is one of my favorite characters in that movie. He's so good. He's like perfect. I honestly I feel like of the main trio, Sonic is kind of the weakest in the acting department, which is crazy because uh, Ben, crap, forgot his name. Sorry, whoops, forgot the actor's name. Forgot the actor that plays Sonic. Is it Ben something? I don't think so. Ben Schwartz, isn't it? Yeah, it's Ben Schwartz. Ben Schwartz, he does an amazing job. I'm saying he's doing an amazing job. I was doing something earlier. That's why I blew on my hand. Uh, Markers. But yeah, he does an amazing job. But honestly, I feel like Tails and Knuckles do just a perfect job, and in their own unique ways, which is interesting because Tails does an amazing job by being faithful because it's Tails, which is why his friendship with Sonic is probably so good for me because it's Tails. It is perfectly Tails. It, it's literally Tails' voice actor. It's amazing. I'm very glad they hired her. She was definitely the right decision for the role of Tails, as she is my favorite Tails voice actor in the games. So that's really nice. Um, Tom Holland would have been a funny pick, but you know what? I respect the heck out of him for going with the actual game actor. Like, awesome. And she does a phenomenal job as always. It's so nice. Like, Tails just comes in and it acts exactly like Tails does in the games, and he's great. He's very cute. Uh, then there's Knuckles, who is also amazing, but unlike Tails, where it's faithful, it's because they do something new and, may I say, better. Well, okay, clearly he's better than in the modern games. I feel like he's if modern, like, if Knuckles from Sonic 3 and Knuckles were to be, like, envisioned in a movie, and then they did that, and then they succeeded. It's awesome. It's he's so cool. He's very cool. He's also very funny. He's that perfect balance, and he's not too dumb. I like that. He's not comically dumb. He isn't in the games. People get the misconception that, like, modern Knuckles is usually portrayed as being really dumb, but, like, Sonic Boom Knuckles is, and Sonic Boom Knuckles does it in a way that works for me. But modern Knuckles isn't really an idiot, I mean, he isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's never been portrayed as an absolute moron. But, like, yeah, Sonic Movie 2 is definitely the best Knuckles they've had since, like, Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure. Maybe Sonic Hero. Sonic Hero's Knuckles is actually really good characterization. Yeah. Sonic 06 Knuckles, I don't know, he just kind of was there. Same with Shadow. The Sonic Heroes Knuckles, he was pretty cool. He had some cute interactions with the Heroes gang, mainly in levels. I'm going off. This isn't about Sonic Heroes. This is about Sonic 2, the movie. Now, Jim Carrey's Eggman, amazing as always. He is a great fit for Eggman, I must say. He flosses. Spoiler. Spoilers at the end, by the way. Probably should have said that in the first place. But, yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything until the very end. But, Eggman, he has a great look. Love the look. He's got drip. Very respectable. He flosses. How can you, like, not love it? He's kind of crazy, and I respect it. It's Jim Carrey. He was the Grinch. How he wore the mask. I mean, like, how can you dare not love it? And then Agent Stone is the next important character. And Agent Stone is, of course, the perfect character. He runs the Mean Bean. That's such a good reference. It's so good. It's the coffee shop. It's the Mean Bean. Like, that's so good. That's so perfect. And there are machines built in the Mean Bean. So it's a Mean Bean machine. Anyways, yes. Then there's the human characters. Yes, Eggman and Agent Stone. They're not human. Um, they're fine. Yeah, honestly, worse than the last movie. They just aren't given anything to do. They're given something to do, and that's kind of a problem actually. The wedding. There's a wedding in the middle of uh Pretzel Lady's sister. Like, don't expect me to know their names. I know Tom's name. That's it. And uh, I can't spoil it, but it takes up a solid 20 minutes. Like, uh, okay, they cut to it a few times, and then they have a 20-minute cut of it, and I'm just like, and everyone is just collectively like, okay, we're doing this now. And Sonic's literally not in it for like 15 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, we're doing this now. It's not terrible, honestly. It's just kind of like, where's Sonic? It's like, okay, but where's Sonic? What the Sonic doing? And then he literally gets captured, and then I'm pretty sure he gets rescued off screen. Either that or I wasn't paying attention. Unlike most reviewers, I've only watched the movie once. Also, it's been like a week. Yeah. So I guess that's all the characters covered. So on to the story. You got the Master Emerald, of course. It's not a spoiler. It was in like the first trailer. Yeah, it's not a spoiler. You got the Master Emerald. And the Master Emerald is the MacGuffin. They're all looking for the Master Emerald because Knuckles is his echidnas. They had the Master Emerald. No, they like created the Master Emerald, and then like the owls, like Longclaw, they like stole it from them because they shouldn't have had that power. They were trying to protect it, and that's why there's like a feud between them, and that's why the Echidna tribe killed Longclaw, and also Longclaw apparently went out fighting and killed Knuckles' dad, which is awesome. I want to see that fight scene. They kill each other. That like, whoa. And Knuckles is the last Echidna. I'm left to assume that there are no survivors. He's the last Echidna. He says that he lost his father that day, and presumably his entire tribe. So yeah, what did Longclaw do to take out everyone, including herself? Just wow. Just think about it for a second. Anyways, so it's kind of like, you gotta go to this one place to get this one piece of information and go to the Master Emerald. Yeah, it's not really a wild goose chase. It's just sort of a go here, go to the Master Emerald, then go to the Master Emerald. It's not go here, go here. It's kind of the first place they look. Yeah, it has a map to it, so yeah, that's fun. Well, like a compass, like Minecraft. And they go to Siberia, and then the Russians try to burn them, as they do. Tails. This is just Sonic and Tails. They go to Siberia, and then this people are like, oh, this is kind of random, but I'm just like, this is based. The Sonic and Tails, the Russian people try to burn him, and then Tails like looks something up on his Miles Electric, which he has in this movie. It's pretty cool. And to look at some Russian customs, and then he inadvertently challenges them to a dance off. Then they do a dance off. And Sonic and Tails play Uptown Funk. Yep. And then Tails just clones himself casually. I mean, not like actual clones, but like when you use the move Double Team, Tails uses Double Team, basically, but with technology. Yeah. Well, that was a scene. And then they go on their way. Yeah. It's amazing. This movie is amazing. Can I say I really like this movie? I don't think I ever said that. Yeah, I really like this movie. I think it's good, but I really, really like it. Yeah, and then they go to Ice Cap Zone, and it's Ice Cap Zone, and they don't call it Ice Cap Zone, but it's Ice Cap Zone. You got the snowboarding, the Winter Soldier joke that isn't even funny. It's like a slight smirk, yet they're like, haha, look at our joke. Do they even have the rights to say that? That's the real question. If they do the snowboarding, like Ice Cap Zone. It's Ice Cap Zone. And Tails does some lore. People say that like Tails only provides exposition. That's blatantly wrong. Tails literally like helps Sonic out throughout the entire movie. Like, it's literally little buddy. He's just like he is in the games. I don't see why people think he's just there for exposition. He provides exposition. Don't get me wrong. That's one of the things he does. But it's not the only thing he does. Yeah. So, then then they then they go to the wedding for 20 minutes. The plot twist happens. And then they go to Labyrinth Zone. Just Sonic. Tails gets knocked out. And of course Knuckles and Eggman, because they like got the compass from Sonic before in Ice Cap Zone. Then they go to Labyrinth Zone. Again, these things aren't named Labyrinth and Ice Cap Zone, but they are. And Labyrinth Zone is fun. You see Eggman and Knuckles running through it. Just being an awesome duo. It's really faithful to the game's Labyrinth Zone, like surprisingly. And I have to say, it's a good place to pick. Although Hidden Palace Zone would make more sense thematically, but it's not as filled with traps and all that, or like Lava Reef. It's just kind of like lava. Except for Act 2, but like still, yeah. And then they find the Master Emerald, and that's where I have to stop with non-spoiler things. So yeah, I think the plot is very cool. A little unprofessional, not of course. It's not like a masterpiece of storytelling, but It does its job. It's fun. The characters are fun. The plot is fun. That's really what this movie is. It's fun. There's one thing I want to talk about, which for some reason no one has talked about: the effects. The models are on point. Okay, all the CGI is great. What's the problem is the green screen. Nobody else has pointed this out. There's blatant problems with the green screen in this movie. Like, it really takes me out of it. Like, specifically, whenever Jim Carrey is on screen where everything else is CGI, it looks wrong. It looks wrong. Like, when he's in the Eggmobile, just like, no. No. It just doesn't, it doesn't look right. It does not look right. It's that's only a few times. Usually the effects are really good. Yeah, like just some of the green screen effects with Eggman, kind of just, eh. And I don't know why. It's just an Eggman thing. Probably because he's the only. That's the only time that's fully CGI. Is when a human's on screen and it's fully CGI. He's the only human there. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably my main problem with the movie. Honestly, it's bad green screen sometimes, which is not a big complaint. There's not anything that wrong. It's the whole wedding thing. Kind of weird, but like, I don't know. I was kind of entertained. I was like, okay, this is happening. I don't mind when a movie derails its plot, especially the Sonic movie too, because it's funny. It's not good, but it's fun. So yeah, I guess it's time to talk about spoilers. But overall, I think this movie is great. And yeah, so if you care about spoilers, click off, I guess. Alright, cool. So, Eggman flosses. I know, I already spoiled it earlier. Okay, so, Super Eggman exists. What? Like, people were expecting Super Sonic, but nobody expected Super Eggman. The speaks in techno music, like, bruh, what? It came out of left field. There's never been a Super Eggman, and probably in the comics. Let's be honest here, but no, nope. Oh, a yawn. I never. I didn't expect it. I saw that in the trailer, and I'm like, what? And you're probably like, Ty, it's not a spoiler if it's in the trailer. Yeah, but you don't know what it is in the trailer. But Eggman absorbs the Master Emerald itself. Fun fact, near the middle of the movie, the Master Emerald is different than it is in the games. Instead of being the controller of the Chaos Emeralds, it is the Chaos Emeralds. The Echidnas made the Master Emerald by combining all the Chaos Emeralds, which are in the movie. And then you see the Chaos Emeralds and you're like, he's Super Sonic, and yeah, Super Sonic, he's so cool. He's so cool. He's so perfect. He's done so well. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite part of the movie. Even more than the post-credit scene, which I know this is the spoiler part, but you know what? I'll surprise you. I'll talk about that last. Also, Gun. G-U-N. Yeah, they're in the movie. Turns out, Pretzel Lady's sister got catfished by the government to detain Sonic, which I guess. Also, they literally call the Gun Commander, which is the commander from last movie. Well, Tom calls him Olive Garden guy, which is probably the funniest joke in the movie. It's it's a it, that's it's a really good joke. His defining characteristic is that he likes Olive Garden. And they don't do product placement in this movie. He literally says to like the fake fiance about Pretzel Lady's sister. He's like, "Yeah, it's fine. I'll send her a gift card." And we all know what kind of gift card. This says a gift card, but we all know. We all know it's an Olive Garden because when you're there, your family. This is not sponsored by Olive Garden. But, it is sponsored by Zillow. I'm kidding. Yeah, there's no product placement in the movie. I forgot to mention that. Other than mentioning Olive Garden. Not that I could see anyways. Maybe there's some really subliminal stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I bet there's like something that's product placement in it. That's just really well done, you know? Yeah. So, is that it? Death Egg Robot. How did I not mention that? It's so cool. I know he's in the trailer, like even in the first. No, he's in the second trailer. So I probably could have mentioned him. Well, in the non-spoiler part, but mentioning the fight against the Death Egg Robot is the awesome part because Knuckles, he learns the true superpower of teamwork, and he works with Sonic and Tails, and it's awesome. The three of them, they beat up the, Tails gets the tornado, they beat up the Death Egg Robot. They do some good planning. Tails uses his clone machine again, which is good foreshadowing, I guess. And then Sonic distracts Eggman, and then Knuckles just punches the Master Emerald out of him. And Eggman uses some backup power. That's right. And also, Eggman just kind of built the thing, the Death Egg Robot, just with his power as Super Eggman, which is very good. Also, he takes Agent Stone with him, and Agent Stone is like, "Take me with you," and then Eggman's like, "Okay," and then he does it, and it's very cool and gamer. And then Death Egg Robot gonna kill Sonic, Tom, and Pretzel Lady, and then but the Master Emerald's shattered, and Chaos Emeralds are out, so it's Supersonic time. And then Supersonic literally chaos controls in a chili dog. It's not technically called Chaos Control, but I bet next movie it will be. He teleports in a chili dog, so it's Chaos Control. I guess I have to address the elephant in the room when they play baseball. Oh, and then there's Shadow.